Hello, my name is Elimdar, and right now I will give you a brief overview of the project that was done by me and Abdelrahman, named Car Dealership Management System. First of all, we need to open Anaconda prompt, type Jupyter Notebook. So we will be able to open the website, not the web version, not the app version. And here we open the CDMS, go to MB Classic, because that's the only way of making IPY widgets work, unfortunately. And whenever we run, we will have 5 buttons: inventory, sales, customers, employees, and service. After pressing inventory, we have like 4 choices of the next steps that we can do. Yes, view records, add record, remove record, and go back to menu. When we press view record, we have the table of the cars that are available and being sold. This is the real data set that was taken from the one of the website. It has 100,000 rows, and we only took like something around like 9, 8, yeah. And here, pressing the button add record, we can add the car. Let's say 2015, make Dodge model Charger, trim, okay, I don't know exactly what, let's say, okay, LX, body, transmission is automatic, VIN number, let's put some random letters, mileage, let's say like 20,000, color, let's say red, interior white, original price, let's say $25,000. We cannot change the status because since we're just adding the car, it will be available, and we shouldn't like touch the total price, because total price made by making the service to the car, and as soon as we like do any service to the car, it adds to the total price and price getting changed. Record added successfully to inventory. Here we view records, and we see that we have the Dodge Charger, the price $2,500, it had $25,000, and it's available. And whenever we go to PJ admin, we can run the inventory again, and we can see that there is one more record added to our table. Then we can remove record. We choose the car ID. Let's again get this Dodge Charger, and we can remove it. Whenever we will view record, we don't have this Dodge Charger anymore, and whenever we run this again, no Dodge Charger. Go back to the menu. Here we have sales, customers, employees, and service buttons. Let's go to customers, because we don't have like any customers. We can review records, no customers. We can add record. Let's say first name. Let's create like any random name, Sam. Okay, let's say what can be the surname? M. Smith. Address 123 Ave. Phone number. Okay, let's press something like random. His ID, his email. Example.com. Gender male, and date of birth we can choose over here. Let's say 2002 January 4th. Submit. Record added successfully to customers. Then we can view records. We see that we got the customer. We can remove record the same way. Since we have only one customer, we can remove by just choosing him. And going back to the menu, here we are going to the sales. We can view records. For now we have 3 sales. We can add record. Let's say today we sold one more car. Sale price, let's say, was $60,000. Payment method was debit. Car customer ID, it was 2, and car, let's say like any 5, and let's say Alexis Weiss was the one of the employees who serve, who like helped to sell the car, who was the sales like person. We submitted. Oh, and since car has already been sold, it shows the error because we cannot sell like the same car twice. We need to check and get like another car. Let's choose the car ID to submit it, and sale and status updated successfully. We view records. We see that here we sold the car for $60,000 by debit, and we made a profit of $33,400. And whenever we go back to PJ admin and run this, you can see that it automatically was added to the table. Okay, we can remove the record the same way and go back to the menu. Employees, we can view the record of employees. Here are all employees whom we have right now, like first name, last name, position, email, all this stuff, and salary. We can add the record, we can remove the record the same way, and go back to the menu. Again, let's check the inventory, and whenever we view the record, we can see that this is the car that was sold right now, and the status changed from available to sold, and original and total price was the same, because this car didn't get like any service. However, when we'll go to the service and we will want to add a record, for example, let's say service type oil change, service date, let's say again today, the service date was today, service cost, let's say $80, car ID 8, and let's say that Singray was the guy who did the oil change. Whenever we submit it, we can view the record and see that in total we have 2 services. One was done like a couple days ago and the cost was $500, and one of the services was done today, cost was $80. And whenever we go to the inventory and we want to view the records, we can see that 2014 Chevrolet Cruze had the initial price of $8,600. It's the price for which we got the car. And right now, after like the service that we done to this car, the price of it $8,680, and it's still available. And whenever we go back to the menu and want to add the new sales record, let's say sales price is like $10,000, payment method was by cash, customer ID the same, and the car ID was 8, Chevy Cruze, and let's say Sandra Hernandez was the one who was selling the car. And whenever we submit it and we'll view the records, we can see that the profit is $1,320. Why like not $1,400? Because after we add all the service that made to the car, it subtracts from the total price. It kinda goes through all of this and understands that in total we spent on the car $8,680, and the profit will be made based on this, something like this. And whenever we'll go back to PJ admin, update inventory, we will see that this car is sold and all the changes were made to the table. Whenever we will run customers, we will see that we have this customer over here. Employees, we didn't make any changes, but here we have the employees. We actually added the employee without like giving any information about him. That's why it's like empty. Sales, we have like 2 more sales over here, and in service we can see that it also added the oil change, something like this. This is how our car dealership management system works. Thank you so much.